Hi guys, my name is Devan Blackwell. I'm the education specialist here in Cumberland County, and today I'm going to be reading for you a book called The Word Collector, written and illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds, published by Orchard Scholastic Books. I love this book because the title character, or the main character, Jerome, reminds me of myself when I was growing up, as I loved words. I still do. And hopefully, as we go through this story, you'll find some new words that you love. I'm gonna take off this jacket cover because, thank you, because the design of this book is so awesome. I love the fact that there are all kinds of words all over the front and back. And I want you to think how these words on the front and back of the book might be clues for what's inside. So you ready? All right, we're gonna get started. The Word Collector. Even on the opening page here, we see words flying in the sky. Again, I wonder if there's a clue what's gonna happen. The Word Collector by Peter Hamilton Reynolds. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect bugs. Some people collect comic books. Others collect baseball cards. And Jerome? What did he collect? What do you think that might be? Rocks? Comic books? I don't know. Let's think back to the title. Might be a clue. Jerome collected words. And look at the first word he's holding here, wonder. I'm going to use this word a lot today because I think it's an awesome word, and it's so great that you continue to wonder. So, Jerome collected words he heard. Certain word caught his attention, like, my trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. The word Peru caught his attention. Peru, that's a place. It's pretty far from Cumberland County, but you might learn about that someday in school, where Peru actually is. Jerome collected words he saw. Certain words jumped out at him, like this advertisement for the store called the Willow Tea Shop. The word willow. He collected words he read. Certain words popped off the page, like emerald, as he's reading the book, The Wizard of Oz, the Emerald City. Some words were short and sweet, like spark, bloom, drift, dream. There were also two-syllabled words, like treasure, candid, glimmer, whisper. And there were multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. Words like geometry, guacamole, kaleidoscope, wonderful, and symphony. Do those words sound musical to you? See the short words here? The two-syllable treats? And then we have multi-syllable words. In fact, the word syllable itself is a multi-syllable word. I love the word kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope. How many syllables was that? Say it to yourself and count out. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. Words like aromatic, vociferous, effervescent. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning, like the word smudge. Look at this, like you smudge on your paper. Doesn't the word smudge sound like what it means? The word molasses, slow like molasses. Look how it's dripping out really slowly. Bellow. This is a picture of a lion. The lion bellows when he roars. Look at this. Tyrannosaurus Rex. You know what that is. Dinosaur. I wonder if this park had any dinosaurs back in the day. Or maybe if they're lurking around still. I'll keep my eye out. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Look at all these words. This is what he loved to do. And as a kid, I also loved words. I loved the sound of them. I loved looking up the meaning of them. I couldn't get enough, just like Jerome. He has words like timber, potential, brilliant, harmony, breeze, violet. Jerome's collections grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. And one day, while transporting them, so transporting them meaning taking the words from one place to another place, I wonder what's gonna happen next. He's got them all stacked up there. Let's see what happens. Up. Jerome slipped and his words went flying. Look at that. Must have been a windy day, somewhat like today is. And all his words, there they go. There's applause, there's liberty, there's peace, there's beyond, there's possible. There's all these words now flying in the air, and I wonder what's gonna happen next. I wonder how Jerome feels. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. Big words next to little words, sad words next to dreamy words. Dream is next to cloud, and we have blue next to harmony. We have royal next to flock. And here we have silent next to orchestra. And those are opposites, right? Because when things are silent, there's no noise. But there's an orchestra, there's music. So let's see what happens. The words are jumbled, but maybe Jerome gets an idea. Ah, he does. Jerome began stringing words together. Words he had not imagined side by side. Words like whisper, symphony, electric, peace, savor, dreams, cascading, stars. So they're all together on a clothesline. Ah, Jerome used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved, they delighted. Do you like music? Oh, if you do, you know that music is someone's poetry, set to the sounds of instruments. And they move and they delight. So this is what Jerome discovered with the words that he collected. Let's see if he did something else with them. Ah, yes. Some of his most powerful words were the simplest. Words like, I understand, I'm sorry, thank you, and you matter. Look how powerful words can be when they're put together and when they're spoken at the right time to the person who needs to hear them. I think these words here are extremely important. The words you matter, because you do matter. And if no one's ever told you that before, I'm telling you right now, you matter. And all these kids here on the page matter. You do as well. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. Words like brilliance, waterfall, molecule, peace, harmony, gaggle, bohemian, bungalow. So he's got a new idea forming in his mind about these words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. All these words in his wagon. So I'm gonna restate this page here, but I'm gonna replace the word he with you, because it's very important that you get this. The more words you know, the more clearly you can share with the world what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you're dreaming, right? That's what your words are for. That's how important they are. And that's, go back to, you matter. It's because of those words that you're gonna speak. So, Jerome was collected all those words in his wagon, and one breezy afternoon, he climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. I wonder how much this weighs. I don't know, 50 pounds, 1,000 pounds, million pounds? Who knows? Looks pretty heavy. So he was going to the top of a hill. I wonder what he's gonna do up there. Top of a hill, wagon full of words. I don't know. Oh, wow. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. Why would he do this? He loved those words so much, he worked so hard to collect them and put them in different binders and boxes, but he let them go. And he smiled. And I wonder what happens now. Oh boy. The children. He saw the children in the valley below, scurrying about, collecting words from the breeze. So all the words that Jerome had learned, loved, and collected, he gave away. And the happiness that has resulted from that. The kids are collecting words like resilience, liberty, bravery, hope. Oh, this is a very important word right here, hope. She looks very happy with the word hope. And I wonder if she'll share this word with someone else and they'll become hopeful as a result. You never know how powerful the words that you share with someone, can be to change how they feel, how they think, and how they dream. So I'm wondering how Jerome feels now that he's given all his words away and all the kids down below have them. Well, Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him feel. So isn't it interesting? All the words that he collected, as important as words became to Jerome, in this moment, he was so happy, but he had no words to describe just how happy. So I guess that's like a big feeling, like inside, right? So that's where our story ends, but the author and illustrator, Peter Hamilton Reynolds, he has some more to say. It's a message for you, I think. It says, reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. And again, there's so many words. There are so many words out there you can learn. And I hope this story has inspired you to go off in search of your own words, right? And to use those words to tell people who you are, what you think, how you feel, and most importantly, tell them all your dreams. Thank you so much for listening to this book. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And until next time, keep reading.